everyone. I'm Ronnie,
And I'm Jessica,
and you're listening to Clean With Me.
the podcast where we walk you through cleaning your house. Hey everybody, Jessica's here, and today I want to talk you guys through deep cleaning your bedroom areas. If you're new here, welcome, and the premise of the show is me and my mom take turns doing episodes. We have done some together in the past, and you're welcome to look for those if you're interested. They're labeled according to what room we do them in, or whether it's a whole house or a speed clean of your entire house or just a certain area. But today we're going to focus on deep cleaning bedrooms. And before I get started, I always start my episodes with a load of laundry. So let's go ahead and do a load. If it's time for you to wash your sheets and your bedding, I would recommend you to do that since we are doing the bedroom. Just strip your bed of all of your bedding and put it in to the washer. Now, if you already have something in your washer and dryer, then just do a quick laundry switch, moving the clothes from the dryer to a laundry basket and from the washer to the dryer, and then start it. Or if there's something already going, then just put it right next to the washer to wash at your next earliest convenience. Okay, so moving on. While you guys are getting the laundry sorted out, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about maintaining bedrooms. For me, my bedroom is less of a priority than my outer areas, and I've been working on that and trying to make it more of a priority, because keeping your bedroom clean is a big part of keeping your head clear and your mental space clear and, sleeping soundly. I don't sleep as well in a dirty room. When my room is super cluttery and dirty, it stresses me out. I think about it all night. I think about when I'm going to get time to clean it, and it's just something kind of stressful. So to avoid that stress, I want you guys to each personally, depending on how good you are at keeping your bedroom clean. Maybe you're like me and you kind of struggle with it and it's not really a priority. I want you guys to just do a little bit a day to work towards maintaining your bedroom, whether it's just making your bed in the morning or just picking up maybe you have a bad habit of trying on a bunch of clothes and then not putting them away. Everybody has different things that they're bad about that they do. With me, I have my clothes everywhere all the time, and I'm the kind of person that I'll try on a bunch of stuff and then I'll put it in a pile on a dresser or something, and then I'll be like, oh, it's clean clothes, I'll leave it there. Then my kids will knock them down on the floor, and then I'll have to rewash the clothes, which wastes energy, wastes everything, and it's also a pain in the butt, because who wants to rewash clothes, right? So just things like that. I want you to think about what you struggle with in your bedroom, and just a little bit per day work on maintaining that bedroom. So let's say you have already recently washed your bedding and you just need to make your bed. Go ahead and do that as well. Just if it's already made, good for you. Then we're just going to move on to just picking up. But as far as beds go, if you did strip the bed and you are washing your sheets and stuff, whenever I do deep cleaning of my bedroom, I like to do a quick vacuum of my mattress, just because, we shed dead skin cells and stuff, and it's just good for your mattress to maintain it and just vacuum it every once in a blue moon. So whenever I'm doing a deep clean of my bedroom, I just do a quick once over and vacuum my mattress. Now, if you have a ceiling fan in your room and it's super dusty, there's a lot going on there, maybe you need to do that before you vacuum your bed, depending on where your ceiling fan is in your room and how big your room is. I have a fairly small room, so my ceiling fan is right above my bed, so I would need to do a wet dusting of my ceiling fan first, and then get to vacuuming my bed and getting all the dust that fell. And the reason I say wet dust is I like to use a disinfecting wipe to dust my ceiling fan and stuff like that. That way I'm not just putting dust all over the house, and it just kind of collects the dust a little better, I find. But whatever is easiest for you, if you have a dusting tool or something that you prefer to use, by all means use that. Now, while we're talking about the bed and the ceiling fan and dusting and stuff like that, I want you to look around your room and see if there's any cobwebs in the corners or anything that needs some major dusting. Maybe your window needs some major dusting. And I know usually we start with just picking up, but since we're just doing deep cleaning stuff, we are going to get to picking up, but I just want you to do a quick dusting and get all, while we're doing the ceiling fan, might as well get all the cobwebs and all that stuff. If your windows need dusting, you could do that. Windowsill, maybe your windows need to be cleaned with Windex and wiped down. You could do that at this time. I really only have one big window in my bedroom. Some people have sliding glass doors in their bedroom that lead to the outside, so those are a big part of your bedroom. My mom has a sliding glass door that goes to the outside of her house. In that case, she would have to, clean that because that's a big area in her room. I have 2 giant glass doors in my living area, so I would do that when I'm doing my outer areas, but everyone's house is different, so just based on your house. And if you don't need to do dusting, or you've already done it, or you are doing it currently, once you get done with that, if I'm going too fast, don't worry, don't stress. This is just more to give you ideas, because my room, I'm not going to lie, my bedroom right now is a total wreck, and it would take me probably a full hour to clean, so I don't expect you guys to get it done in this time. Now, if your house just needs, if your bedroom just needs a deep cleaning and it's already pretty clean, then you probably just need the amount of time I'm going to give you today. But if it's my level right now, you might need like an hour. So this is just to give you ideas on what to do after you do your initial just basic pickup and clean. So underneath the bed, some of us have small children or just ourselves that tend to knock things underneath the bed. And I don't have, maybe you're cleaning a kid bedroom and a kid's actually stuffing things under the bed. Things just end up under my bed because I do have storage bins under there, but the perimeter of the outside of the bed, things get knocked down back. Like, I usually find a bunch of shoes on the perimeter of the bed, and also the crack of where the bed meets the wall. Things fall down there from the kids bringing quote-unquote snugglies to bed when they crawl into my bed. So I find dolls down there. I find all kinds of miscellaneous junk in the crack right in between the bed and the wall. So sometimes that involves me moving the actual bed, and recently I dealt with ants and spraying for ants. So I moved the couch in a previous episode, cleaned underneath the couch and sprayed. Well, I did the same thing. I didn't really have any around my bed, but I didn't want to end up with ants by my bed because there was just ants everywhere. So what I did was I did a deep clean of underneath my bed, and then I sprayed around my bed. Probably not the best for me to be putting poison around where I sleep, but I hate ants, and I just wanted to preventatively do that. And we also have spiders in our house, so that's why I sprayed the poison too. It's because of spider-related things. I'm terrified of spiders coming into the bed. So anyway, long story short, I cleaned underneath the bed. I did a real deep clean, and the easiest way to do that, if you don't want to fully move the bed, is to use a broom to help you and just sweep everything out from under. Use some kind of tool to just get everything out from underneath your bed. You probably have less things under your bed if you have carpet in your room. I have tile throughout my entire house, so things tend to go under the bed a lot more often than when I had a carpeted bedroom because they're rolling underneath. But be working on that if that's an issue in your household. And then moving on, I want you guys to just do a quick pickup of your bedroom. And, this is clearing surfaces off. If you have a hot spot in your bedroom, like I said, sometimes I'll try on a bunch of outfits and I will put them on a dresser. That is something that I need to quit doing and I'm working on. But in the meantime, I'm going to put those up, put them away so they don't end up on the floor from my children. I'm going to hang them up and put them where they go. And if you're putting clothes away and you're noticing that your drawers are out of control, then write it down. Set a time aside where you can sit there and go through your drawers. We do have deep cleaning episodes about strictly organizing drawers, closets, stuff like that. So, if you still have momentum after this episode and you're like, I have time and I need to clean out these drawers, just, click on an episode regarding organizing and deep cleaning your drawers when we're finished here. Like I said, don't worry about me moving fast because I know my bedroom takes a little bit more time because it's usually the last thing that gets cleaned in my house because I'm more worried about the outer areas. But how much better are you going to feel when you wake up in the morning to a clean bedroom and all you have to do is make your bed and then your house looks beautiful and you just have to get up, get ready, and leave, and you don't have to worry about just picking up after the clothes that you've worn and that's it. That is the goal. That is what we're working towards, right? So let's move on to shoes because shoes were a major issue in my house. I have shoes everywhere, I feel like, and, it's all stuff I wear. I don't need to get rid of them because I did purge my shoes recently, and I got rid of a lot of my kids' shoes that don't fit anymore and stuff like that, but we still have a lot of shoes going on. So I found these racks at Dollar Tree, and they were $5. They weren't $1. Dollar Tree lies now. They have $5 stuff. But they were these stackable little containers. So I got those containers because I have the over-the-door shoe rack thing that you slip the shoes in, and it's just not enough for our house. And they're just, the shoe has to fit in there, and my husband's shoes are big, so this just was, I still put stuff in the over the door shoe rack that I have in the over the closet door, but this was a good addition to just handle the rest of our shoe situation. So I got these stackable containers. You can get any kind of cheap shoe rack from Walmart, any store near you. If you're in a different country, different area with different stores, there's a lot of places that sell cheap racks. These racks weren't for shoes. I just saw they were buildable, and I'm like, I could stack these as high as I want, and that is perfect. I have one for each family member, and each family member has a level for their shoes, and then I just say make sure you put them in pairs to the kids when they're putting their stuff away. And that was really big because instead of having a big shoe pile behind my door, because the shoe rack was behind the door, or just a mountain of shoes in the closet that I still have to dig through to find shoes, they're separated by family member and in pairs now. So that was a big game changer for me in my house. So if you're finding yourself dealing with that kind of problem, that would be a hot spot area to declutter, would be shoes. If you have a dresser that's just full of junk, maybe you keep a dresser by your bed, maybe like a bedside table, and it's got tons of miscellaneous stuff. Maybe you just need like an alarm clock. I don't know if people still have alarm clocks these days. Some do. I use my phone, but you know what I mean? Charger. Some people have like a charging station situation for all your devices before you go to bed. Jewelry box, I don't know, whatever items are supposed to be there, keep there. And then the rest of your miscellaneous stuff that you're just tossing there at the end of the day, let's find homes for that. If you want to keep your wallet and keys and stuff at your bedside table, and you don't have a drawer that they can go in, then get a little organizer for it. Or make little hooks. Like, say you have a million necklaces, get some little nails and make some little hooks to put your necklaces on. That's a cheap way to do it. Or you can get little things that are meant for hanging pictures, and there's some that are, you don't have to put holes in the wall, they just stick to the wall. These little hooks, plastic hooks, you can get those for jewelry as well if you don't have a jewelry box. Things like that. Just problem solve. If you're having an issue with jewelry, find a solution for it. Have a designated place for it. If you're like, I don't have a place for it, that's why I'm just throwing it, or maybe you're just throwing it in a box or something and they're getting tangled. Those would be situations that need to be fixed by getting a container or an organizer. And you don't have to spend a fortune on this stuff. This is strictly, like I said, you could just put a nail in a wall and then hang your necklaces on it if need be. I've been known to do that in my bathroom, is just put a couple nails in the wall and then I'll hang my necklaces on there in a cute way, like I'll stagger them or something like that. Moving on, speaking of dressers, nightstands, if there is stuff behind your nightstand, underneath your dresser, just things fall behind your dresser. Sometimes I have clothes that have gone behind a dresser drawer and they're not closing all the way because they're filled to the brim. I have too many clothes in a drawer, and a bra or something got stuck behind a drawer. Just reach back and get that kind of stuff out. Move your dressers if you're physically possible. Do not hurt yourself, and get behind those dressers and clean, vacuum, get all the miscellaneous stuff. If you haven't seen things in months and months and months, you could probably throw it away. And even if you're like, oh, I forgot I had this, I bought another one. If you bought another one of something because something was stuck behind a dresser for months, maybe you can either give it away or throw it away. I have a problem with finding a lot of stuff when I'm doing deep cleaning like this, and then I keep it and I have way too many things. So I always tell myself when I'm finding stuff, when I'm doing deep cleaning, like moving furniture, do I need this stuff, or have I gotten a new whatever this is, and can I give this away or throw it away? So just be telling yourself that with every area of your house that you clean. You guys are doing great at this point. And you don't have to be deep cleaning if you're saying, well, Jessica, I just have tons of stuff on my floor. I haven't cleaned in a while and my floor is just full of stuff. Just be picking up and just pick up everything that's out of place and put it where it goes. You don't have to deep clean today. If you just want to do a straightening of your bedroom, that's fine as well. And then you can get to the deep cleaning stuff later. Whatever you need to do. And it could be any bedroom too. If your bedroom's clean but your kid bedroom's out of control, or maybe you have multiple bedrooms you want to do today, just re-listen or listen to another bedroom episode. We have a couple of them. If you don't want to listen to the same episode twice but you have another bedroom you want to do, I have other bedroom episodes. Just scroll through our episodes and just look for a deep clean of a bedroom. And like I said, I hit different areas, different times I talk. I don't always talk about the same stuff. It's the same basic concepts, cleaning, but different. I'm talking about different stuff. So while you guys are picking up, I'm going to give you guys a chance to just pick up, vacuum, sweep. If you've already picked up and you just need to do a very thorough sweep and mop of your bedroom, if you have hardwood floor or tile, or if you need to do a vacuum, you can do that. I know sometimes you guys like doing vacuuming after I'm done talking. And at the end of the episode, I'll remind you to do that if you have a vacuuming situation. Don't forget those edges. Don't forget your corners and behind things, little areas that you often miss. baseboards and such. Don't forget little areas like that. But while you guys are talking, I'm going to give a little update. So first week of school, really great. I feel a lot better about myself. I feel like I'm in a routine. Today is my birthday, so my husband took the kids to school for me this morning. I got them ready because I wanted to get up and make myself look pretty today because I do work today. I'm still working a couple days a week. I'm trying to get out of the food industry business, but I've been applying at places here and there. But, because I'm getting older, it's my 29th birthday. I'm an old lady. Just kidding. Just kidding, Mom. I'm very young, and so are you. No, I'm still very young. But, it's hard being a waitress, and serving people and dealing with the general public is annoying. We all know it is. So kudos to everyone that deals with the public in any way. I know that it's mentally stressful, but everybody that has been a waitress or is a waitress knows that on your birthday sometimes you make some extra cash, which is why I decided to work today, because I'm going to tell anyone and everyone that it's my birthday, and hopefully I'll get extra tips today. So fingers crossed I can use them. Just be cleaning up and doing, maybe you have a chair that you've thrown some clothes on that you need to tend to. Maybe you just need to fold some of your laundry and put them away in your bedroom. Whatever you need to do in your bedroom, just be working on it. Maybe you're just cleaning floors. That's fine as well. But while you're doing that, I want to talk a little bit about just my life. And without getting too emotional about it, we did lose our dog the last few days. My dog passed away, Garth. My babies were very upset. My 5-year-old cried herself to sleep. So I surprised her and I got them each a Betta fish with little fish bowls. And I know it doesn't replace their doggy, and they're still very upset and broken up about their dog, but I just as a little distraction, we got them some fish, and hopefully that will give her something to focus on, and it seems to have helped. She seems happy. She does say that she misses Garth. It's only been a couple days, so obviously the family's still upset about it and everything. But, the fish did help, and it was a distraction, so that's what's going on in our lives. We had the little fishies set up. I'm learning about betta fish and how little they eat, and I hid the food because anybody with little ones knows that they will find the food and find every excuse to feed the fish way more than they're supposed to feed them. So I learned that from my friend whose betta fish was killed because the kids kept overfeeding it. So I hid the food in a very high place. The kids have no idea where the food is. So I would highly recommend that if you have small children and fish. But yeah, very sad, very upsetting. But it's okay, life goes on. It was an accident. He got hit, and pets don't live forever. It's very, I'll quit talking about it now because I don't want to talk about it. But anyway, that's what's been going on. So we got those fish. School has just started. My kids are already trying to embarrass me. Anybody that has small children, how do you guys deal with them telling every detail to their teachers? Just be cleaning as I talk, but I just want to tell this quick story before we're done cleaning the bedroom. First day of school, my 5-year-old was told to draw, and I've been through some stuff with this teacher, okay? She was her pre-K4 teacher. So she had half days with Juliana already, and she was the assistant teacher, and now she's her actual teacher in kindergarten. So she's used to me and my family and my oversharing daughter, but the first day of school, they told them to draw a picture of whatever. So Juliana draws a picture, my 5-year-old, of a scene of us laying in bed, and me and her dad are sleeping, and then it shows her and her little sister awake and watching the TV, and she told her teacher, "This is me watching a bad adult show that I'm not allowed to watch." And I was like, why did you tell your teacher that? And what are you referring to? Because we... And I looked at the picture and I noticed that there was surgery being performed in a cartoon surgery that she had depicted in this drawing. I was watching The Good Doctor. I watched one episode of The Good Doctor when my kids were asleep. I thought they were both asleep, so I don't know why she drew both of the kids awake. And it's a show about an autistic doctor working in this hospital, and I guess she woke up and got a peek of a surgery scene. I watched one episode of a show when she was asleep, but it made me look just really bad. So I write little notes in their lunches, and the teacher has to read it to them because my daughter can't fully read yet. So the next lunch day, in the next note for the lunch, and for the following day, I put, I love you, Mommy, and then the little picture I draw, and then I put P.S. Last night we watched one episode of The Good Doctor when my daughters were asleep, so we thought Juliana must have woken up and saw a surgery scene. I was not letting her watch any adult shows. I know she told me what she told you, and it was worded very strangely, and then I put LOL. And so she didn't say anything about it, but I know she read it because she reads her notes, and she probably got a good laugh out of that. But I just wanted to explain because adult show could have meant a lot of things, and I was like, why did you word it that way? And how am I going to survive the rest of this year? And I feel like everything that embarrassing that happens in my house, my kids are like, yeah, I'm going to tell my teacher tomorrow that this embarrassing thing happened or whatever. So, like, my pants could be unzipped one day going to the store, and then they'll be like, that's a good thing to tell my teacher. So, some of you probably can relate to that or have stories of your kids doing stuff like that when they were little. Please share them on social media. I would love to hear. I like hearing stuff like that. So I know that I'm not the only one that my kids do this too. I will do a post on social media. Please share your stories. But you guys should be finishing up your room. If not, no worries. Like I said, we have plenty of bedroom episodes you can click on, or you can re-listen if you would prefer to do that. Thank you guys so much for cleaning along with me. Fingers crossed I make some money today for my birthday. And if you have carpeting in your bedroom and you need to vacuum still, go ahead and do that at this time. And as always, happy cleaning, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys are getting into the new routines of school year.